license off the streets. Rainfall washes away the memories in binary. Salvation bathes us in its glow. We look up to the sky and dream of Neo Tokyo.
Welcome everybody, live from Spanksit. No. It's an inside joke from just a minute ago.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NerdBacon.com's coverage of E3 2018, presented by the roguelite action game Survive Mr. Cube, available right now on the PlayStation Store. Survive Mr. Cube is a roguelike action game with starring the story of a man called Mr. Cube who has to escape from an unknown mysterious world in order to get his life back. Most of the elements in the game are randomly selected when starting from the beginning, and there's permanent death. How can you help Mr. Cube journey back into the realm of humanity? Find out with Survive Mr. Q, available right now on the PlayStation Store. Anyway, it's time. We had Microsoft's conference just a few hours ago, and now it's time for Bethesda to grace us with their presence. Grace us with their presents, with a T.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. And show us what they've got in store for us here at E3 2018. We already caught a little bit of a glimpse of what they have in store. They showed off a little bit of Fallout 76 during Microsoft's press event.
Yes.
We know that What? We know that Fallout 76 is a... well, we don't know a whole lot about it. They say it's about 4 times as big as Fallout 4.
Which, I want to know what they mean, like map-wise?
Yeah.
Does it take place over several states? Like, what is
this?
They also say that it's a prequel to Fallout 4. It's a prequel to all the Fallout games. It takes place in 1976. It's like the first Vault, I believe. But are you guys surprised that Fallout 76 is coming out? Are you surprised if this is an RPG? What's up, Justice Scooby?
Hey, Justice.
I'm not surprised it's an RPG. I'm surprised it's coming out so soon.
Well,
like, because Fallout 4 was just a year ago.
Right.
And it seems like a weird time to put more Fallout out there. I know the Fallout frenzy is real, and we're seeing it here with all these tweets and everything. But this seems like really close to Fallout 4 to have a new Fallout experience.
Right. I was expecting more of like a spin-off or a one-off, like a New Vegas style type game.
It's a big undertaking for a team that's also now working on Rage 2 and some other things that we'll see.
But they also have multiple teams now, and
sure.
You know, they've opened another studio, so yeah. I mean, I'm kind of like Jeff. I'm a little surprised that it's coming. I guess we don't really know a release date, but it's coming sooner.
I would expect it would be a 2018 game. They
Yeah.
usually roll out the marketing machine for a game that's about to be in 2018. I don't think we introduced ourselves.
I don't think we did either.
We're so hyped.
We are so hyped. I'm Dave the Watchman with NerdBacon.com.
I'm Level Up Justin from NerdBacon.com.
I am Jeff Roth with NerdBacon.com. Yes!
We're also joined in the streaming room here with Sensational Sean, and lovely Lauren is out there as well. She might be popping in and out for the Bethesda goodness. But yeah, getting back to Fallout 76, I would be really surprised if this is an RPG. And what does that say? My dream is, as I've spouted off numerous times before, my dream is that we see the rumors of Starfield come true, that we get this massive Bethesda RPG set in space.
Sure.
I think that sounds amazing. That is a game that I want to play. But if we've got this big push on Fallout 76, I was kind of holding out hope that Fallout 76 was a spin-off game. Oh, maybe it's the hero shooter or base building game or something, but it sure seems like from the trailer that they showed at Microsoft that this is a full-blown RPG. And I don't see 2 RPGs in the same year.
The more you mention, Fallout New Vegas, this seems like the Fallout New Vegas of Fallout 4.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you mentioned Starfield, and that's from all we had been hearing. It would have been a pretty ambitious RPG, like you said, a space RPG.
Right.
And it's not to say that they don't have that up their sleeve to reveal, but do we think it exists? Do we think there's a game out there called Starfield?
We know that it existed at one point because they actually they put out the copyright for that trademark.
Right.
But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I mean,
No.
Capcom's put copyright for Onimusha for the past couple of years. I
look
thought
at-
for sure we were going to see that today during Microsoft.
Right, and Microsoft just renewed the trademark for Scalebound.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it's going to happen or anything.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
So, I mean, I hope for your sake, and I hope for just a surprise factor that we do get Starfield. I really do. I hope it exists. And not only do I hope it exists, I hope that we get some sort of inside glimpse into the game. More than just a little teaser trailer, but that might be all we get, and that could be a 2019 game as well, especially if Fallout 76 is a big, full
Right.
RPG and coming out this year.
Right. Justice Scooby in the chat raises a good point. He says, as an official Bethesda fanboy, I'm a little nervous. He says last year's conference was underwhelming.
Well,
That's a good point.
I'd ask this: what about it was underwhelming to you? I remember liking some of the trailers that we've seen.
It felt
Evil
like we
Within,
got
but-
a lot of good B+ titles,
Sure.
but there was no, and a few good A titles, but there was no AAA
Nothing
title.
giant. Okay.
Right. There
Sure.
wasn't a Fallout 4. There wasn't,
Right.
an Elder Scrolls. And I don't think we're going to see Elder Scrolls tonight.
And as
for
you see on the
sure.
screen there, out in Los Angeles, they have the giant posters on the
Right.
tall buildings for Fallout 76. So all on purpose is that this has to be a full on game. This isn't going to be like a full on RPG game or a new.
Yeah.
I think what you're going to see, your Elder Scrolls presence on here is going to be online because some of the stuff just came out. So they'll mention about how online is, how the community is,
How it's on Game Pass.
right, and how it's on Game Pass, and probably some stuff for Legends because for the card game.
Okay.
You'll probably see because they just released and recently put out a Heroes of Skyrim or some Skyrim patch with more cards for Legends, so they may do something with that. But yeah, you're not going to see a full-on Elder Scrolls 6 when you're also dealing with a new Fallout and Rage 2 and what
Right.
else they got in the sleeve. So yeah, you're not going to see a full-on new Elder Scrolls, which I think is fine.
You'll see it someday, just not
Sure.
this year.
Sure.
Not this
Okay.
year.
Taking pictures, take a picture.
No, we're changing
Bethesda.
over here.
Yeah, what are we doing? Where's my
Maybe get
where's
some
my
volume just
headset?
to see what's going on here. What are you looking for?
My headset. I get
They're only about 15
There's
minutes.
one right over there.
Oh,
that's
this is
the
the
pre-show.
Okay,
Okay,
this
we're
pre-
okay.
I was almost.
But you still want to
panicking.
find your headset.
I should find my headset. All right.
Um,
I'll let
one
you
of my-
take it over from here.
I was just going to say
while I
one of
look
my
for this
questions
headset.
was, do you think, there has been the rumors of Elder Scrolls 6, and we've obviously seen Skyrim on everything in their mom, so...
Oh, that was a fun game we were gonna play.
Yeah, so...
His mom? No.
Yeah.
Do we think that we see... You don't think we see Elder Scrolls 6?
No. God no.
Not this year, no.
I wouldn't think so either. But, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a teaser. Kind of like what we've seen with Halo. Small teaser.
Here's my thing: if
blip,
they tease
done.
Elder Scrolls 6, then we know for sure that they're not going to tease
Starfield.
Starfield. There's no Starfield.
Right. Would you rather see 6 or Starfield?
I'd rather see Starfield
Same here.
at this
Yeah,
point.
Same here. I agree.
Do we see anything from Wolfenstein?
DLC?
Well, that port is coming to Switch into this month.
Yeah.
So
So I would imagine some sort of DLC and mention of the Switch port.
I assume we'll see mention of Quake Champions. That game I keep forgetting is out there.
Yes.
They'll probably mention something about that. They do have an esports community behind Quake Champions.
Right.
Now, even within, probably won't see anything from that just because that was kind of one and done, but or a two and done, I should say.
I don't know why we don't have any volume over in this guy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's very weird. Well, keep going. I'll figure this issue out.
The big rumor of Doom 2 coming out.
Doom, yep.
I don't see it happening. Only because of Rage 2. I think that they got all their first-person shooter resources set on Rage 2. They're not going to bother with a Doom 2 right now.
But I could see that still being dropped. I could not necessarily this year, but I could see that being one of those games that they're like, oh hey, this exists, 2019.
Sure.
You're gonna get a gory, violent trailer. Doom 3 goes up on the screen. Get that heavy metal music, and then a 2019. That was the theme from Microsoft, 2019.
Yeah.
So I think that could be another 2019 game. Would be your Doom 2.
Oh, I forgot about Dishonored and Prey. Oh man.
Right, and that's what I was going to kind of get into some of those. Like, Dishonored almost seems like they're kind of putting it on the away a little bit.
Yeah.
They had that that last little like standalone DLC last year,
Right.
and with that DLC, it was like I said, it was a standalone, but they haven't really came out with anything new. So do you feel like Dishonored is kind of being put on the back burner? I mean, it's a very
I
niche
think
title
so.
too.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's not got the giant fan base that other Bethesda titles have.
No, they're very good games.
Yes.
But I think it's kind of a take it. It's not an annual thing. It's
Sure.
not Assassin's Creed where you do
No.
a game every year.
Right. And then you mentioned Quake Champions. We know that you played Quake Champions of some sort, didn't you?
Yeah.
The beta or what,
Yeah, I
alpha
played
or whatever
beta,
it was.
and the game fully came out. I played a little bit of it when it first came out.
Okay.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
From what I remember of it, 'cause I was a big fan of
And
Quake.
you
back in the
streamed
day,
it a
so-
little bit.
Yeah.
So tell us your thoughts on Quake Champions so far, or what you've played of it so far.
There's a couple some some deathmatch matches, some capture the flag stuff. It reminds me of those old Twitch shooters, the old
Sure.
Unreal Tournament or
Fast.
old Quake 3.
Right.
I spent a lot of time playing, so I want to play more of it.
Okay. So we've kind of hit on a lot of the things that I kind of had as talking points, and I think we'll get some more from Dave as far as talking points here.
Sorry,
shortly, once
I'm
he's
working
getting
on a
kinda
tech
all means
issue.
take care of that. So why? Let's talk about why Bethesda's game plan. Why would Bethesda come out and reveal two games that are so popular and could be earth-shattering announcements before E3? They revealed Rage 2, which I feel like was kind of a return strike at the leaks that were kind of coming out. Like, hey, we're just going to mention it and it exists.
Yeah.
But then Fallout 76, I could have waited another week or
Sure.
two.
Sure.
So what was the strategy there? Why did Bethesda?
They gotta have something else up their sleeves.
Right.
They gotta have
That's how I
some
feel.
other big thing up their sleeves that they can hang their hat on once the show is done. And I don't know if it's I don't think it's a Doom 2. I don't think it's a Wolfenstein 3. I don't think it's like that.
Right.
So maybe it is this new Starfield thing people will be talking about afterwards.
You know, I kind of agree with you. They've got to have something up their sleeve, and I know that there's been tweets out there that says, like, you know, we obviously are going to talk about Fallout 76. We're also going to talk about there was some sound. Also going to talk about Rage 2, which for all we know, nobody was necessarily beating down a door asking for Rage 2, but the first game wasn't terrible.
No, I like the first game.
But we're getting the second game whether we like it or not. I thought the trailers were fun and colorful, of course.
I think that's good that we're getting a
So,
second game.
yeah.
They can take a shot at a different franchise.
I feel like it kind of takes a place of like Dishonored. It's got that niche,
for sure.
you know, group. So, here we're seeing a little bit
Yeah, here we go.
of like Doom on the Switch, Doom VFR.
Man, I wish that I could.
All right, now we're back in business.
I want to play some of their VR.
Skyrim
games, but-
VR, of course.
Good chance for me to use the restroom real quick
Yep.
too.
And so
And you get the volume control, Lauren, so you guys can hear it as well.
there you got your card game is there. So anyway, I just they've got to have something up their sleeve, and I for Dave's sake and kind of for the surprise, I would like it to be the Starfield game that's been rumored.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at the Twitch chat too to see what we got going on over here. Nerdberry in the Twitch chat. Hey Barry, how's
Hello,
it going?
Barry. D-Barry. Da Barry.
Looks like Justice Scooby. Let's see, no. Justice Scooby says Bethesda will make me happy by porting Fallout 3, New Vegas, and possibly 4 on the Switch.
See, they had to do something with 3 because it's been 10 years. It's the 10-year
I
anniversary
agree.
of Fallout 3.
There was the
And
rumor.
The Fallout 3 anniversary rumor
Yep.
was out there. I think that. I mean, Fallout 3 is what got a lot of players into the Fallout franchise.
Right.
And it kind of revitalized the dormant franchise. So, 10 years is a monumental achievement in,
Yep.
in a game that was revolutionary.
Yep. It's kind of like how we were talking about NBA Jam, it being its 25th anniversary.
Yeah, and where's NBA Jam at?
Right. It's also the 40th anniversary of Space Invaders.
Yeah.
So here we're seeing another look at the very unique and colorful trailer of Rage 2.
I'm looking forward to this. As somebody who's a fan of Mad Max, and
Right.
as someone who's a fan of Splatoon.
Yeah.
Like this.
Oh, it'll be done.
This excites me.
So,
Hi, I'm back.
Dave is back.
Yeah.
And better than ever.
So far, so good. I just minimized your volume there, and I just looked at some of the Twitch chat. Got Nerdberry in the Twitch chat.
Oh, nice.
Doc Rock, Justice Scooby, all in the Twitch chat.
This is the one stream we're not expecting NBA Jam.
That is true.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's been a huge letdown for all of us. What were we talking about?
About Cortana.
Oh, here we got a gameplay trailer for Rage 2.
Oh, nice.
Feel free to check that out as we're
I'll
Going in-
I'll put some volume up for that.
Transition over to that here on Facebook here.
We're about 6 minutes away from the conference starting proper. Let's play a fun little game while the Rage 2 trailer is going on. Let's play a fun little game called, what are they going to put Skyrim on next?
My glasses.
Because, yeah, exactly. Because we feel that they have not put Elder Scrolls V Skyrim on enough. There's still a lot of room. They've got
gotta
it on
put
the-
Skyrim on something else.
Right. I think they need to go back for a few generations. There needs to be a Super Nintendo Skyrim.
I was thinking 64, so I like.
You mean a SNES version?
No, it's SNES.
SNES.
You
No,
lost
SNES.
that poll.
No, a SNES version.
You lost
lost the
two
poll.
polls,
They
dude.
mean a SNES version.
You lost 2 polls. It's
Maybe not lost in
SNES.
life.
You didn't lose in life. Wide open world.
Yeah, Doc Croc says mobile or mobile. I think that's actually feasible. There
Yeah,
probably will be
right.
a mobile.
Wouldn't be
Skyrim
surprised.
Mobile.
Yeah. But I
Oh,
think
that's great.
this does look really cool. See, this is why I don't think we're going to see Doom 2.
Right.
We've got Rage coming out in 2019. Doom 2 is a 2020 game at this point. Somebody said
Cool.
somebody said Fallout 4 Pip-Boy. We're gonna have Skyrim on that.
Sure.
That would be cool.
Neon explosions. What more could a
We've
person
also
ask
talked
for
about
in life?
calculators in the
Honestly,
past. I
nothing.
The T86?
Food?
yeah, T86
Unnecessary.
or
Or
TI86
TI86,
or
whatever it is.
No way.
I think we
Shelter.
could see like an.
Not
Do you
unless
remember
it's
the old
Fallout Shelter.
e-card reader that came
Download
out for the
today.
Game Boy Advance?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we could have like a pack. It'd be like a deck of like
Worth it.
3,000
Well, Bethesda
cards.
really does
and you can play
provide our
Skyrim
communities with
through the
pretty
e-card
much
reader.
everything
I
they could
prefer
ever
the
ask for,
Game of the Year
which
version
must
will
be
be
why
on
we
the
have such
Nokia
incredible and
N-Gage.
dedicated
Yes,
fans.
there needs to be a
I
Nokia
love
N-Gage
Bethesda
version of
fans.
Skyrim.
Those folks
Perhaps
out
the
there
Atari
are
Lynx.
ready to party.
Oh,
They
that's a good idea.
seriously
Or
do.
actually,
And
the
there were
Atari Jaguar.
definitely a
That
few
was
Fallout
actually
Oh, there you
a
go.
3D
which is
system.
great,
So I
Yeah.
think we
because
could do
just
that.
announced
The
something
Jaguar CD.
very exciting.
Jaguar CD. Yeah, exactly.
Now and
She popped her.
yes,
I don't know why she
just
popped
a
out
few
like that.
short weeks
She's very
ago,
happy.
we released a teaser for
Fallout?
Fallout 76. I am
What do you think,
seriously
Sean?
so
What do you think they
excited
could
about
put
this.
Skyrim on?
We may have already teased it, but tonight we are going all
Skyrim and Skyrim.
Oh,
So
Skyrim and
much
Skyrim.
to
I didn't
say
even
when it
think
comes to
about
Fallout
that.
So you gotta go somewhere and
Right.
play it
Wait to see
somewhere.
people
It's like,
Oh my
it's like a
Let's
terminal
throw
in
that
Fallout. You
announcement
just
Yeah.
gotta boot in
one
and
more
you're-
time.
What about, like,
before we
Skyrim and Doom?
finally
What?
Let you guys get to the showcase. You're all
You
waiting
got it
for.
right at your feet.
We've got about 3 minutes till they go live with
Huh?
the actually showcase.
See, is this the same video they showed at Xbox?
I think so.
The echo is coming from our headphones and the TV. Huh?
It's loud.
Yeah. So
we're seeing
you,
what looks
you've
to
got
be-
the volume control at your feet, Lauren. Okay. So-
I thought it was from the TV.
Ah.
That's what I thought. Because I was hearing it going.
Yeah.
Doc
but
Rock
if you
says
want,
Skyrim on arcade.
if you want to hear it, you're gonna need to turn up the
So
music.
arcade, yeah. This is not the Xbox.
This is not the trailer from earlier.
Yeah. Interesting.
This is
This looks like the initial reveal
the initial
trailer.
reveal trailer. So real quick, we got 2 minutes before it's showtime. If you guys are, and we'll get Sensational Sean and Lovely Lauren in on the rumor mill rapid fire. We've kind of talked about these already.
Yeah.
Do we think Fallout 76? Yes or no? Fallout 76 will get a release date
Yes.
during the conference.
November.
Yes.
Sean and Lauren,
Vault 76.
release date for Fallout 76 is going to be revealed tonight.
Begins.
Yes.
Okay. And this kind of goes hand in hand with that. Do we all, is everybody in agreement, Fallout 76 will be released by the end of 2018?
Yes, November.
Okay.
Aw.
You guys in agreement over there as well?
Yeah.
And what do you think we're going to be learning
All
about
right, here's
Fallout
the
76?
here's the one. Doom 2 will be revealed in some way or shape or form, even if a teaser, during this conference.
Nope.
For us to say goodbye to you. And
No?
let you get to the showcase
Okay.
you have all
Will we see
so
Dishonored
patiently
Nope.
during the showcase?
Thank you
Nope.
so much for joining us for the
And the last one,
2018
Starfield is real and will be
E3
revealed
showcase pre-show.
during the showcase.
Remember to use
Ah.
that BD3 hashtag to talk
I'm gonna
about
say
the
yes
show
to
and let
hold
us
out
know
my
what you
hope.
think.
I'm gonna say no.
And if you're watching on Twitch
Yeah, I'm
tonight,
starting to not
you
believe
may
in it
notice
anymore.
A little something special.
Don't
There's
give up
a
hope,
brand new
Dave.
Twitch extension
I
featuring
can't help
trivia
it.
and tools that could get you a free Twitch drop. Just link your
We are
Bethesda Net
T-
account to
T-minus-
your Twitch account and load up the
T-minus
extension
showtime.
and
Yeah,
you'll
we
be
are
Minus
about on
showtime.
showtime here.
Yay, free stuff.
Yay.
Oh boy, here we
And that's
go.
it for us. Once again, I'm Ann Lewis.
And
of
I'm
course,
if
Anna
you're in-
Wilson. Enjoy the show.
We buffering?
Bye.
And the show's about to start.
We got 30 seconds.
30 seconds to showtime.
I'm also down.
Right.
You're also what?
I'm also
I
down.
don't understand why.
I have
I'm up.
Oh.
Jeff's down altogether.
That's weird.
I've got the internet.
Yeah, I got internet.
I'm not on the internet to help not clog it.
I should do that.
4, 3, 2,
Here, I'm
1.
gonna plug this into here so we can at least get some audio.
There we go.
Okay,
We're about 4 seconds behind.
that's
She
all
might
right.
be right.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
All right, guys. This is Bethesda.
This is ready.
This is Bethesda.
You have to go fight dragons!
We come from different backgrounds.
They have children who work in
Yeah.
Bethesda in sweatshops.
From different countries. We have different interests. And different points of view. We aren't all developers. But it takes all of us, every one of us, to make these games.
I'm a coffee maker.
The job we take
Shoot, I work for
very
Bethesda's company.
seriously.
Yeah.
Jeff, how are you doing over there?
We try and break things
Iffy at best.
and fix
What's wrong?
things that are broken.
I lost
We keep
internet
the
first
teams
of all,
happy
and now I'm dropping
and
frames.
fed.
How are you
We'll go
doing?
We
We'll
keep
go
our fans
Great.
happy and on the edge of their seats. We keep the books balanced,
Oh,
Oh,
discover new
yes.
talent,
Let's have a Bethesda wrestling
and
game.
interact with our community. Most of all, we work together as old friends and new. What unites us is our passion for games. Games as diverse as the people who make them
I don't know
and
what's
play
happening.
them.
Nerf guns, I'm in.
Alright.
We're not just living the dream, we're creating it.
What if they showed a secret room at Bethesda and
We
said
are
Spank
all
Zone?
God dang, dude.
Bethesda Softworks, may I direct your call?
Or Spank Town, or whatever it was we called it.
I think it was
You
Spanktown.
can start the show.
Starfield. Okay.
Did she say Bethesda Softworks?
Yeah. So that's the first revelation. It's now Bethesda Softworks. Driving on that pit for to play Skyrim and Fallout.
I'm tapping out. I'm 50% left frames.
Uh-oh.
Can you restart real quick? Yeah. I don't know why. Sometimes, like, a good old-fashioned restart has been working. Like, I'll start doing my stream, I'd be dropping, like, 50%, and then I'll just stop, restart.
I kind of hope they do show Doom.
I don't think they're gonna show
And now,
Doom
please
with,
welcome Bethesda's global
I think you have
Rage
two
too,
id
yeah.
software
Hines.
projects. Yeah. Right, I noticed that too, kind of long.
So he's very happy to be a Capitals fan.
Is he wearing a Capitals shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
DC
Yeah,
now
get-
stands for
get
the
4
District
more.
of Champions.
Get 4 more, you'll be a Pittsburgh Penguin fan.
You look good. You guys ready to go?
Or just don't win any and you'll be a Blues fan.
As Paula said, my name is Pete Hines, and I'm delighted to be back on stage for Bethesda's 4th annual E3 showcase. Now, we've got all kinds of surprises in store for you tonight, so whether you're here with us in the audience or you're one of the millions who are watching around the world, settle in, get ready for the very best in gaming. Our theme this year is Create, and it's a theme embraced by our 10 studios.
I'm ready for the
around
very
globe,
best.
The incredibly talented folks who make the Bethesda games that you'll soon be playing. But as you saw in our intro video, it's not just developers. Everyone at Bethesda is a part of the team that brings our games to life, and that extends to all of you. Because we create the worlds, but you create your own adventures, stories, and experiences, and it's your passion for games that drives us every day to strive for excellence.
Yeah, Doc Croc, we're having a concert with no reveals.
That's right.
The past year has
It's a
been an
Bethesda
exciting
fashion
one for
show.
Bethesda as we released some of the best games of 2017.
They played
Games like
their
Prey,
Doom soundtrack.
Dishonored: Death of the Outsider, The Evil Within 2, Wolfenstein 2. We even released exciting updates for The Elder Scrolls Online. We brought full open world VR with Fallout 4 and Skyrim, plus Doom VFR, and we even released our first 2 games for the Nintendo
This is a really
Switch.
different stage this year.
It is, you're right.
So we were
crowd
thrilled
behind
when
them even.
Metacritic named us the top publisher in the industry with the highest
I actually kind of dig it,
overall
but I want to see what they do with it.
across all of our games.
Wow.
Metacritic.
Tonight is about the future. We're here to show you where we're headed and the games that we're creating that you'll soon be playing, the worlds that you'll be inhabiting in the next year and beyond. So, we're starting with the game that we announced a few weeks ago through our friends at Walmart Canada.
Keep
the
saying
world's will be inhabited.
Rage 2. I'm glad they mentioned it.
Low prices and ability to keep a secret.
Go easy on Walmart.
So
they can't read.
So let's get things started with a look at Rage 2.
I like how he stared into the camera as he said that. Like, I will eat your soul.
But how about this, retailers? We live in an instant age. You don't have to release like what you're going to be showing to a retailer like weeks before. But seriously, Walmart is... It's Andrew WK!
Andrew WK!
What?
Is he doing the soundtrack for Rage?
Yes. Oh, I'm happy.
Are you ready to rage?
What? No.
Alright, this is the best show of E3 so far.
Yes.
This is great.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready, Andrew WK.
Let's have some fun.
I'm ready to rave.
Come on, E3. We got ready.
Yes. Yes.
This is great. Please let...
I hope to God he's doing the Rage 2 soundtrack.
I was gonna say, please let him do the entire soundtrack. It sure looks like it.
Yeah. True story, I actually really liked Andrew WK back in the day. And I don't know, he only released like 2 albums, and then one in Japan, which wasn't very good. And I don't know why. These people don't know what's going on.
No idea.
They're not ready to rage.
This is not for the Waypoint crowd. This is back when we had testosterone still.
Yeah.
But I'm ready. I'm ready.
The music
What is wrong with this crowd?
Music goes well with
What is wrong with this crowd? Everyone's just like on their cell phones.
Or hand on their chin.
Yeah.
The one guy with the hand on his chin just like...
I don't understand.
know
What's she saying about, well, he's wearing all white. I don't get that.
What's up with the two fear
What?
The fear sounds. That was a shout.
Yes, he's still got the arm motions. He's still got the arm motions.
Get it.
He is in rare form. I'm so happy.
What if you could play Andrew WK in Rage 2?
I would be all right with that.
Like, what is he doing?
Why does the camera guy even go onto this guy? Is this a Devolver conference already?
Maybe this is where everybody got high instead of at EA. They went to Bethesda.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. We have to go to the Japanese person who understands what joy is. Thank God. Oh, God bless that person.
I've never played Rage 1. And I don't know if I need you to play Rage 2, but I'm definitely feeling Rage 2.
I will play Rage 2 if Andrew WK is honestly doing the music for this game.
Permanent squat.
Seriously, The Wolf was a great album. The Wolf was such a good album. It came out in 2004. If you've never heard
And
it,
he just walks off.
go find The Wolf by
Let's
Andrew
give it up again
WK.
for Andrew WK, the perfect song for Rage.
Here comes
2.
Kevin Nash. Skinny Kevin
Yep.
Nash.
Hi everyone.
And that microphone's
My name
right
is
in your
Tim
face,
Bullets,
dude.
And
Yeah.
I'm the studio
Might
director
wanna
at
lower
Ed
it.
Software.
And I'm Magnus Nedfors,
It would have to go-
director at Avalanche Studios.
Subterranean.
And we're here to
Of course
say
your name is
that
Magnus.
Rage is
You are an RPG
back.
Boston in the
Yeah.
Now, we had a ton of crazy ideas when we started
knew
planning
that.
Rage
Yeah.
2. And we needed the right studio to bring our vision to life. Now, we've admired the open world chaos in all of Avalanche Studios games. And as we're about to show you, they delivered big time.
Because you're tall.
What is the height? How tall are these two dudes?
I feel like one's like almost 5 foot and the other one's gotta be 6'5".
He is
Yeah.
one microphone. He's a 1.5 microphones.
It's a microphone. Judgment. This is what I expected from EA. This is awkward.
Avalanche Studios. This is really a dream to come true for us.
Yeah.
The world of Rage 2 is perfect for our style of gameplay. But even more exciting than that has been to work with these guys at id Software. These guys invented the first-person shooter. And they still make the best shooters out there.
It's true, they did.
Yes.
Yep.
So it's
These
been a
people
really
are
great
undead.
collaboration to bring you
They're still
the
raging
most
from Andy
insane
WK's
open world
performance.
shooter you have ever played.
So Rage 2 transports players into a dystopian future, devoid of society,
I played
law,
some
and order.
weird ones.
Now, you play as Walker, the last ranger of the wasteland. Now, you know, I can talk all night about our guns, the powers you'll
Walker,
use,
just
lethal
Ranger.
The
combat,
Ranger.
Yes.
of course, you know, the crazy open world. But I know that you are here to see the game. Well, not only do we have Rage 2 playable at our booth at E3, but we've got for
Like I
you
said, don't
an
talk about it,
extended
tell me,
look
show me.
at the world and gameplay of Rage 2. Let's check it out right now.
Yeah.
Asteroid on a collision course with Earth.
Yeah.
Global extinction event.
So this is open world FPS.
80% of the Earth's population.
That's interesting.
God turned
Rage
his back
2
on
Battle
humanity
Royale.
long ago. It wasn't a war. It wasn't global warming. It
What if
was
they
a
got Chuck
fucking
Norris to do
asteroid. I was born in this shithole. Parents murdered,
an orphan of this wasteland.
There we go.
An army of mutants killed everyone I ever loved. All that's left is hate, fear.
How did the
and need
asteroid
for
turn people
survival.
into mutants? Very carefully.
Part of growing up was watching everything get taken from me. I stood by, did nothing. And now, I'm the last ranger of this wasteland. And there's only one thing left to do!
Hello, E3, and welcome to the world of Rage 2. In a moment, we'll dive headfirst into the Eden spaceport mission, where Walker, our main protagonist, is out to find a rare artifact that will aid him in his quest to take down the Authority.
Good. Triple H and Steph are finally gonna get it.
Doctor, I'm approaching
This is not Starfield, Doc Rock. That's alright. That's alright. If Andrew WK's doing the music, we're fine.
To be precise, you must likely slay them first before pulling down the ecopod from orbit and securing the untainted nanotrites therein.
This guy sounds like me doing the voice acting.
Can this game and Fallout 76 be out this year?
I think Rage is 2019. I think they've said this already.
Yeah, they might have.
Yay!
Okay.
After 2 or 3 restarts.
Yeah, at least you got it right.
Doctor, made it to space.
Way to do good, Jeff.
I tried.
Your wits about you, Walker.
Seamless
What
open
may
world.
look whimsical, laughable even, but believe me,
Has there ever been an open world first person shooter?
they are very, very dangerous.
What?
I'm just thinking right now. I'm trying to watch anything. Far Cry.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Wow. Yawn-inducing.
I know, right? That is mental fatigue.
And full belly.
And a full belly full of meat.
Yes, the wing.
Thank you, Doc Croc. Far Cry, yeah, that's open world. I've never played Far Cry, that's my fault. Yes, Andrew
There's
WK.
Andrew WK.
Yes.
It's motion sensor activated. Is the ruckus the crusher? It can be yours wild and flat. Rage.
What? That's
Please let that be a pre-order bonus.
I could see myself playing this game.
Yeah.
That first game was fun, just took itself too seriously, I thought.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't play
I
that
heard
game, though.
good things about it.
So it wasn't like this.
It wasn't as colorful.
Sure.
Mostly brown and
Brown.
From what I remember when Rage came out, and I never got a chance to play it, but a lot of people were talking about, this is really good. I can almost see this becoming like another Doom or something like that.
Sure.
And then later on we got Doom.
An id game with a powerful shotgun.
Yeah.
Made it, Doc.
Excellent. Now, look for the central computer. You will initiate the recall procedure for Eco-15, still in orbit.
Recall sequence approved. Beginning Ecopod recall.
There we go. Oh, sweet.
It's down. The Ecopod made it.
I know, and so does the Authority. Hurry, get the untainted nanotrites and get out. Also for you, there is an extra boon. Something that will make you a veritable superhero.
Elevator's still running. So far, so good. Looks like Ranger Walker's gonna get a bit of a
Make me a
boost today.
superhero. Yeah, this guy's a Texas Ranger, Doc Croc.
That's right.
What's the shatter ability?
Shatter.
I've been. Force push.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I'm disappointed the music's not NerdWK. Oh my god, look at this monster. Oh my. He's got like a football helmet on.
Football.
It's like the grill of a Jeep. Woo. There's NerdWK, yeah!
Get it, Dave.
I got it.
Kind of get bullets from a little bit.
A little bit.
Cause we're gonna have a party tonight. Oh my god, I love that. I love this music. It's so deep. Spring 2019.
Yeah, I mean, there you go.
Stop spoiling it over there.
Sorry. I'm saying it with the
Circa
stream.
2017, Justin. Stop spoiling it over there.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't do that no more.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Christian Van, who's the community manager.
I'm in person now.
Scrolls Legends. For the past year, we have taken what I think is the best digital card game,
And they did mention
and made
Bethesda
it
software
even better.
again.
New cards, new modes, new ways to play, and much more. But we wanted to push ourselves even further. So tonight, I'm
People
thrilled
weren't
to
cheering for
announce that we will
NerdWK, but they were
soon
cheering
be
for a
relaunching the
card
Elder Scrolls
game.
Legends with brand new, totally overhauled visuals. I'm also very excited to let you all know that Legends will be available later this year on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. But there's no reason to wait to play the game that Apple awarded
It's on
Best
PC now, I
of the Year
assume,
in
then?
2017. Download The Elder Scrolls Legends for free and join me tonight on PC, mobile, or tablet. And any progress you make in the game will be carried over to the console versions through your Bethesda.net account.
So, Stealth will be on Twitter in just a couple moments hailing this as a huge victory for the Switch.
And now, let's take a look at the future of
connected
Legends
everywhere through
and see
consoles
why this
and
isn't just my favorite card game, but will soon be yours as well.
Yes, let's.
So if I play on
Start
Xbox,
small.
I go to play on PC.
One game,
I have the same
all it takes.
stuff.
But
Same
Legends
on the Bethesda
never
control.
stay simple. Never stay small. This is action. This is story. This
What's
is
on mobile?
competition.
Yes.
Okay. This is easy to pick up. This is hard to put down. This is a 5-minute train ride. This is a 5-hour marathon. This is
Just
for
pay to
any
win.
way you play. This is for anywhere you play. This is for strategy fans. This is for those who want magic at their fingertips. This is for those who want dragons at their
Another
command.
hint of, hey, we're playing.
This
You
is
can play
a game
anywhere.
where
Yeah.
legends are born. This is
Dragons.
Dragons.
Various dragons.
Yeah, I believe it, Charged Terror.
From ZeniMax Online Studios, Matt Fyrer.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
the
But
game
they want to
director on
use
the
this
Elder
to
Scrolls Online.
announce everything.
Thank you. Before I get started tonight, I just want to do a shout out. It was really great. We started the showcase tonight with a video highlighting the really talented people that work behind the scenes to make all of these great games possible. So standing here on stage, I'm representing a whole lot of amazing people at ZeniMax Online Studios that I go to work with every day. It's a great honor and privilege. So I go to work with them every day, but at night, I go home, log into Elder Scrolls Online, and I get to play games with you guys, the best gaming community in online gaming. We are such big fans of what we do. We play the games just as, we make them, and we play them just as much as you guys do. It's what we do. So you might not know it, but we're right there alongside. I'm playing there with you. I'm running dungeons. I'm exploring Tamriel, questing, crafting.
4 hours,
decorating my
Stockrock.
house.
It's a 4-hour
PvPing,
conference.
stabbing.
They
Yeah,
did
that
say
was-
it's the longest conference ever.
That's right.
And I'm really humbled to say that the Elder Scrolls Online community just keeps getting bigger.
Yeah, that was
We're over
me.
11 million players now. And over 1 million of
Wow.
those came in just the last year.
That
alone.
is impressive.
But it helps that it cost you
So
nothing.
last
per
year
month
was
to play.
really great
Right.
for us in a whole lot of ways. We were named MMO of the
I've
year
always kind of wanted to jump in, but
for the 3rd straight year.
fun fact, I have never played an MMO.
We released Morrowind,
an MMORPG.
a lot of
I should
great
say.
DLC, and just last week we released
Besides
Somerset,
Destiny.
the latest chapter in the Elder Scrolls Online. It's been received with great critical acclaim. Everyone loves it. You get to travel to the island home of the High Elves for the first time in 20 years. It's great for new players. If in the off chance you aren't playing Elder Scrolls Online, this is a great chance to jump in and play. And of course, all you veteran ESO fans are already there. But we're not done there. We make DLC every quarter and chapters. Content comes out so regularly for Elder Scrolls Online. We're already working on our great plans for next year. But before that, the next DLC coming out is a dungeon DLC named Wolf Hunter, based on werewolves.
He does.
And later this year,
Oh.
we have a story DLC named Murkmire. We're going back to Blackmarsh. So you guys have all been asking for a deeper dive into Argonian lore and culture. You're going to see it later this year. So there's one theme that runs through all of the Elder Scrolls Online's content, and that is great storytelling. From the launch game through all the DLC and chapters, it's really, really what holds the game together. But it's not just the stories that we as developers create for you guys to experience. It's also the stories that you create together when you play this great virtual world.
And that's the shot for next year's
I'm going to leave you tonight with a video highlighting just some of the amazing stories and memorable characters that you'll meet on your ESO journey. Thanks, everyone. See you in Tamriel.
Yeah.
Me too. Seemed genuine, nervous, but genuine.
You can't be a werewolf here. We'll throw you out the window.
Oh, shit.
The soul is mine.
Whoa!
I would
looks
still,
sweet.
I know he said like new players can jump in now, but I'd still be nervous to like be a new player and be this far out of it.
But it's good timing that online is free for Game Pass.
Right.
They'll include Morrowind and Somerset, but
Right.
yeah, I need to get back into this.
How is the story of this?
I can't remember.
Oh, it's compelling then.
All right.
It's a typical Elder Scrolls story.
Some cool moments in there.
Yeah. Well, that almost looks like we're going down like some pipelines of a spaceship.
Don't look at
I'm not.
that.
I'm looking at this.
Okay.
Don't look at it, Dave.
That's not a spaceship over there?
Don't look at it, Dave. What's this?
What do we got going on?
This looks very Doom-like.
Yeah, this
What?
looks Doom. This looks like Doom.
Give it
This
to me.
looks like Doom.
Give me Doom.
But you did be this year. This is Doom.
This has to be Doom.
Those are enemies from Doom.
Wow.
Oh god, there's the Mecha Spider. Oh man.
Cyber Demon!
Yeah.
Oh, this is totally Doom.
Look at this soundtrack.
Yes.
Oh god, the soundtrack is so good.
I can't believe we're seeing Doom. I'm genuinely shocked. This looks frightening.
I love Doom. I want to replay it.
Here we go, guys.
Heck yes.
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 Oh god, cackling with laughter.
Oh yes. Yeah.
This game is not well.
Doom.
Yeah.
Doom Eternal.
Thank you.
Doom Eternal.
Thank you so much. I'm Marty
Heck
Stratton,
yes.
executive producer of Doom Eternal.
I'm not gonna lie.
What is this, an MMORPG, Doom?
I'd be in it.
Martin, creative director on Doom Eternal.
There's a surprise for you.
Yeah.
In 2016, we launched our reboot of Doom and have been blown away
I
by
love
your
Doom,
support
the
and
most
excitement
recent
for the
one.
game. Thank you. In fact, it's a combination of your passion and our team's love of making Doom that has motivated us to deliver even more.
So we're back to announce Doom Eternal. An awesome
Put it in
new
our veins.
sequel
What
to
do we
Doom.
got?
Yeah.
What do we got?
For the past 2 years,
Doom Battle Royale.
it's been
Yeah.
so inspiring to hear you guys talk about what you'd like to
New
see
sequel.
next.
New sequel.
And I got to tell you, we're right there with you. Like, you want the Doom Slayer to feel even more powerful? Well, we got it.
Doom made me play differently than I've ever played.
You want even more
The first-person
badass
shooter.
demons? Well, there are twice as many in this game.
Yep.
You want to see hell on earth? Well, we just
Wow.
teased it.
Take him away.
But what
There
we're
you go.
most excited about is to show you some of the things that you might not be expecting.
That's right, including a ton of features that we'll have to save for later because our team will be debuting Doom Eternal at QuakeCon this August. We'd love for you to join us live
There
in
you go.
Dallas, or of course you can tune in
Smart choice.
online
Yeah.
to catch all the fun.
Unique logo
But
there.
until then, we want to thank everyone who continues to play Doom.
Thanks, everyone.
I have to
Thank
tune
you.
in just for that.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I think so too. Kind of like one of the rooms.
Oh,
There's no
Quake
way.
time.
Quake.
Quake.
How's
Let's
everybody
talk
feel
Quake.
tonight? Pretty hype?
You remind me
Looks
of
like
the
a
of the
hype
little
or,
kid
like,
that says
crazy
snacks.
hype right now, right?
Quake.
Let's go.
I want that
Thanks.
shirt.
Hi. I'm
So
Joshua
this is
Boyle,
all like
community
first-person
manager
shooters
for
and
Quake
Elder
Champions.
Scrolls so far.
So far.
Where's my Starfield?
Thank you very much. Ever since the first Quake title was released in 1996, our games have been shaped by you, the players. Now, that proud tradition continues with Quake Champions, which has evolved with community in mind and will always be the fastest and most fun multiplayer shooter.
Black on
period.
black with that gold cheese.
Yeah.
And that's not the only tradition that Quake's continue.
His shirt looks too small
These days,
for him.
we're hearing a lot of talk about esports, but Quake has been there from the very beginning. In fact, we started hosting competitions at QuakeCon over 20 years ago. It's here for QuakeCon. And this year, we'll expand on our legacy
Suck it,
as
everybody
the
else.
original esport with everything from intense grassroots competitions to major tournaments at
Lauren
QuakeCon
disapproves
and
of his
DreamHack
mullet.
Winter.
I do. I don't. That's not
We've been doing this for a long time, and we're continuing to build with more competitions for more players than ever before. But I gotta tell you guys, we can't stop, won't stop until we've delivered a game that's fun for everyone.
So it ain't
Whether
dead.
you're a Quake dad or a brand new baby to the arena.
Oh God, I hate stuff now.
You what?
That's why we just
Can't Stop,
added a
Won't Stop, I
bunch
hate
of new
'em.
features to make it even easier for you and your friends to jump in and get good
Can't Stop,
together.
Won't Stop.
We're still in early access.
Oh,
but
we're gonna get
tonight,
good.
We're gonna
we
get
wanna
good, guys.
Get good.
Get good.
Cringe.
Get good or get wrecked.
For this week only, we're opening up Quake Champions to
Okay.
everyone.
Announce
Through a
something.
trial of our free-to-play version before it even launches. Plus, if you get in and download this week, you can stay and keep playing Quake Champions for free even after the trial closes. So head to Quake.com and start playing with me and all of my Quake family tonight.
So I could download this.
Don't
You
miss
could
your chance
download
to
this.
join
Play
one of the
it
most passionate
with you
and
even
welcoming
after.
communities in
Yeah,
gaming.
Justice Scooby is downloading
Now,
it right now as we
For a
speak.
taste of what you'll be
I'm
playing
gonna
tonight,
start downloading it.
after our showcase is over,
Really upset by this.
check out our new
Yeah.
trailer for
You
Quake
could
Champions.
get good,
Find
Jeff.
his gamer tag and shoot him in the face. I can't stop him, won't stop.
Just find a character with a mullet and you'll
This
Yeah,
game is
new
really
trailer.
good.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. How much are we gonna shake at Quake?
Tasty. We'll find out how.
That's a lizard with a hand in his mouth.
Makes you want oatmeal?
And they recently put in, not recently, but they put in, BJ Blazkowicz and Wolfenstein.
So if
The bigger the guns, the bigger the boom.
if I'm a guy that wants to get into Quake or wants to play Quake, and I go download it right now, am I getting the full game? I mean, what is there? What would I be missing?
Well, you said the free-to-play version of it.
So what's the
I don't
difference?
know.
You don't have the free to play on it?
I think I got it for free. Somehow.
She looks like a Killer Instinct character.
It sounded like Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Это было несложно.
Quick guy.
I'm just curious, like I said, if I were to go buy it or download this and keep playing it, what would I be missing out on?
Quick guy.
You'll have to download it and find out.
Yeah, let me find out.
Justice Scooby says, I miss Todd Howard.
You'll see him.
Maybe.
And
Prey.
Oh, Prey's still alive.
From all of us at Arcane
Interesting.
Studios here in Austin, Texas. It's been 1 year since we launched Prey, and we want to send a big thanks to our incredible fan base for your support.
We've been so inspired by your passion and enthusiasm, and as a way of showing our appreciation, we're rolling out a huge free update for Prey tonight.
The next time you fire up Prey, you're going to see 3 new modes. Story mode, New Game Plus,
Which was a big fan request.
and Survival mode, which should be an interesting challenge for our most hardcore fans.
But that's just the beginning. We are really excited to tell everyone that we've also been working on a new Prey DLC, an infinitely replayable experience called Moon Crash.
It's a new twist on Prey where the enemies, hazards, and loot are all different each time you play.
We're so excited. We can't wait to what?
The moon is a harsh mistress. The longer you're here, the harder things are going to get for
I want
you.
to play this.
Let's get to work.
yeah, get it.
Let's get to
The
work.
music's alright. Oh. Get it.
Let's get to to work.
It's not NerdWK.
No.
Big other one.
Warning. Flooding and electrical damage detected. Warning. Metal radiation levels detected.
So this is that Moon Crash DLC they're talking about.
It's like Groundhog Day on the moon.
Every run is unique.
How many first-person shooters does it take to power Bethesda? All of them.
Let's get to work.
All right, before we begin, yes,
I
Mom,
thought
I'm
she made
still
it sound like
alive.
it wasn't coming out
No,
yet.
I'm not.
Nate
a mimic.
O.
Hang on. There. I just want to make sure nobody tries to smack you because I saw Pete Hines with a wrench backstage a second ago.
Thank you, Ricardo. That's very sweet of you. So,
Damn you,
like
Pete
all
Hines.
arcade games, Prey is about playing your own way, and Moon Crash is no exception.
So you just saw a lot of cool stuff that's available tonight, but we're not done yet. We have one more surprise coming later this summer
When did
called
Bethesda get this
Typhon Hunter.
awkward?
Typhon Hunter is a lethal game of hide and seek, where one player goes head-to-head against 5 other players who get to be
Cringe.
mimics.
And just like in Prey, the mimic players can disguise themselves as everyday objects. So,
what?
You know, things like a chair, a coffee mug, a space banana, whatever works. But definitely
hunt in
not
Prey.
a coworker.
Yeah.
Right, Susan?
Absolutely not. Probably not.
No!
Anyway.
She's a mimic.
Typhon Hunter is a tense multiplayer mode that requires teamwork and improvisation and a very high tolerance for jump scares.
Before we go, I just want to say thanks on behalf of the whole
Oh,
team
improvisation.
at
All right.
Arcade Studios.
Give me a
All
suggestion of
the
a non-geographical
Play
location that
Prey
can fit on
and
this
love it.
stage.
Yes, and. Yes,
We
and.
made this game for you, and we are constantly inspired by your creativity and enthusiasm.
Thank you so much, everyone.
All right, we're going down
Please
a few
welcome
levels.
Jens
What do we got
Matty
next?
And Jörg Gustafsson.
Wolfenstein. Bless you.
Hello, friends. I'm Jens
Gonna go
Mattis,
down
the
until they
creative
launch you into
director at
space.
Machine Games.
And I'm Jörg Gustafsson, executive producer at Machine Games.
Almost pleasure today.
Last year, millions of you took to the streets and sparked a revolution in Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. As BJ Blazkowicz, you rallied the American resistance, and you beat the living fuck out of those Nazis.
What's going on up there?
Thank you for
What's that?
embracing our game. We were honored to win
Yeah, I know,
Best
right?
Game at the Game Awards last December.
How many first-person shooters is this? Like 5?
Yeah, they've
And
taken
we are
over because like
excited to
Xbox
bring
didn't even have that
Wolfenstein
many.
2 to Nintendo Switch on June 29th, so you can fight
Call
the
of
Nazis
Duty.
on the go.
They had a few, but this has had like a ton already.
And the Wolfenstein revolution continues with our next
Except for Elder
project,
Scrolls, yeah.
which leaps ahead in time to tell the tale of BJ's twin daughters. Set in the 1980s in Paris, Wolfenstein
Yes.
Youngblood
Yes.
pushes the story forward.
And because this game
That's right.
features BJ's twin
When
daughters,
they say when it's coming out?
Wolfenstein Youngblood
That guy really
will
liked
be a
Youngblood.
co-op experience. So while you can play it solo, you can also join with a friend
Hopefully
to
not
save the
only.
world
Oh,
together.
God.
The resistance is counting on you.
Son of nightmares.
All right,
I'm glad I missed
Hollywoods,
that.
let's check it out.
Listen, children. I've been fighting all my life for this world. It never ends.
So I guess the Nazis won at the end of Wolfenstein 2.
They're still winning.
To survive, you have to embrace the suffering. To stand up and carry it. It's not about the pain you can deal. It's about how much you can take.
It's do or die, sis. Just like Papa taught us.
Might I add, another first-person shooter.
All right. Well then.
Hi. At
And
Bethesda,
now we'd
we're
like to
proud of
introduce our new
history
IP,
of innovation,
a
and that
first-person
includes
shooter.
breakthrough VR technology that we revealed at
Hey.
E3 2012. Since then, we've delivered some of the very best VR experiences in gaming, from Doom to Fallout 4 to Skyrim, and we're not done. Two of the franchises that we just heard about are going to also offer VR experiences. So, when Prey's Typhon Hunter is released later this summer, you'll be able to experience the competitive mode that Susan and Ricardo were just talking about in virtual reality. And it will also include a single-player experience that puts you in the boots of TranStar employees working to solve puzzles aboard the Talos 1 space station. I'm also excited to announce a new Wolfenstein VR game. It's called Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, in which you play a hacker who can take over Nazi robots and turn these war machines against their masters.
I feel like
And
Bethesda's the only company that's
never-ending
really
quest to
supporting
bring the
VR
message
in a
of
big
fuck
way.
Nazis to every platform possible.
Or in any type of meaningful way.
Both the Prey and Wolfenstein VR
like the
experiences are playable this week at our booth at E3, so please stop by and give them a try. Now, we are really excited about everything that we've shown here tonight, but I know there are a lot of you who are really here or really wondering about Fallout 76. And I'm pleased to tell you that your wait is finally over.
No, not me.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the recipient of numerous Lifetime Achievement and Hall of Fame awards. He's the game director at a studio that has won a bevy of accolades and awards. And he's here tonight to tell us what he and his team have been taking so damn long to tell us all about. Will you please welcome my very good friend, Mr. Todd Howard.
Jeez, look at this entrance.
God, he's a professional wrestler.
We're all here. Looking good. Oh, it's great to be back at E3. Thank you so much. I could not be more excited to be here. I want to thank all our fans who came out tonight. And the millions of you watching online. We can't thank you enough. This is
All right, Todd.
actually my
See what you got.
25th year at Bethesda. And I have seen a
So
lot
about-
of cool things in that
quite
time.
an
I
hour
gotta
in,
say
about
tonight
45
is
minutes in.
definitely,
Yeah. How long do
definitely one of
Bethesda
them.
conferences usually
I got
go?
to go to the very first
90 minutes?
E3 right here in Los Angeles.
So they can't be closing
I know.
with this.
They're so cute when they're little.
No.
They're full of energy and life. And then, remember when little E3 ran away from home? Went
Just
to
as
Atlanta?
Scooby says, God, you managed to make Todd sound
a lot of you
boring.
didn't come. I liked Atlanta, or East Coast. And then E3 went through the moody teen years and came back and locked itself in its room. Remember, it was in the convention center, but just in the meeting rooms. They didn't invite anybody. And I can remember literally walking between the halls and seeing nobody. I was like, this is how a zombie movie starts. And now E3 has grown up. It's in its 20s. It's more confident. It can handle alcohol better, like all of you. Thank
10
you.
minutes of Todd Howard stand-up.
So there's a good party after this, so pace yourselves.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
I hope you're comfortable, by the way. I'm going to be here for a while. And E3 has become such an incredible week of entertainment, but we know that most of you came here for one thing. Thank you. I think it's to see where we're putting Skyrim.
I feel like my inner Millhouse is crying, when are they gonna get to the Cracker Factory?
Well, I think we have the best one yet.
That's funny.
He read my mind.
That's funny.
The Elder Scrolls speak of the past and the future. Now, Skyrim looks to the future, to its ultimate
No,
mission.
come on, guys. Come on.
This is the joke. This is the joke.
It's a joke.
Alexa, play Skyrim.
You're level 57 and see a tall snowy
It's the guy
mountain.
from Key and Peele.
Climate.
Now, Skyrim and life become one.
A mud crab scuttles towards you. I didn't catch that.
Climate.
I didn't quite catch that. Your shout echoes all the way to Sovngarde.
What happened?
Fushroda. That's the command for knocking things over.
Is there a command for picking shit up?
I haven't reached that level yet.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens. The dragon unleashes fire breath on you.
Okay.
You have 7% health left.
Oh shit. I drink a health potion.
You are out of health potions.
How many wheels of cheese do I have left?
473.
Okay, I eat all the cheese. I eat all of the cheese.
Hey, hun. Remember what the doctor said about dairy?
Yes. Right, yes, of course. You're the greatest. Thank you so much. I ate all of the cheese.
Introducing Skyrim, very special edition. Also coming soon to Motorola Pagers.
Oh my
yes. Samsung Smart.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
oh
good.
Oh my god, that's the best thing of E3 so far.
And not one of those was any of the ones joking that we jokingly
oh
mentioned.
My gosh.
Okay, really.
That's awesome.
We both know why you're here, and that's to talk about the next Fallout.
That's hilarious.
Fallout 76 is a prequel.
No, Starfield. I'm here to talk about Starfield.
Fallout.
And it's
yeah,
our
this is
biggest one yet.
We're not getting Starfield.
It is 4 times the size of Fallout 4. Set in the hills of West Virginia, you are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
This is the Xbox trailer.
Yeah. Justice Scooby has a really good point. How did you make the biggest Fallout this quickly?
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. They've grown. Bethesda's grown so much that I'm curious that which team, like if they weren't just working on these simultaneously, or
they had to have been.
how they divvied them up, you know.
Well, this is using a lot of the same
300 years
tech that
after our
Fallout
great
4
nation
I would imagine.
that stuff is there.
Yeah, it's
we
not going to be
gathered
much of an
together to honor
evolution.
the
I would think.
completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you. So that if the bombs do come, our way of life will endure.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is all
Yeah, I'm betting this is going to be a lot of rehash content. Just like this trailer is rehashed from the Microsoft conference.
Yeah,
Just is a rabid Fallout fan.
Yeah. But that was my question earlier. Like, okay, so they jump the gun, and they come out and say, and like, Xbox obviously probably opened up a checkbook somewhere and said, "Hey, let's show this game in our conference." And they show the same exact trailer.
I think we managed to see gameplay here.
Well, right.
For when the fighting is stopped,
But not everybody saw the
Fallout
Xbox conference.
has settled,
Yes, that's true too.
you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. In Vault 76, our future begins.
Assuming you come out of West Virginia, but you go to
Vault
I guess that's
76,
true, Charge Terror.
One of the very first vaults to open was built to celebrate America's tercentenary, which is an awesome word, by the way. Like, that's your word of the night, tercentenary. You are one of the very special few selected to be an occupant and spend 25 years underground waiting for Reclamation Day, the day the vault opens.
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept. But it's time to get up and get out there. We've been locked away long enough. Today is Reclamation Day.
Oh, finally! I feared you'd never wake up. Don't you remember? Time to leave the vault. Most of the others have already gone.
It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed.
He didn't have an alarm clock.
Share one very important
Well,
trait.
right.
It's one thing they forgot to pack.
Best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
Goodbye. Aloha. Ciao. Arrivederci. Au revoir.
He slept in.
So you're going to an untamed world. They don't have all the other vaults that have opened that have all the mutants or whatever, the tests or whatever.
We always start with the world, and this time it features all new rendering, lighting, and landscape technology. It allows us to have 16 times the detail and even view distant weather systems across the map. Now, most people don't know West Virginia that well. It is an incredible array of natural wonders, towns, and government secrets. This is where the actual nuclear secrets are. And the quest the Overseer sends you on will take you through 6 distinct regions, each with their own style, risks, and rewards. There's plenty of cool new Fallout creatures, And we even use the folklore of West Virginia to bring our Fallout versions to life.
Oh God, terrifying. Jesus.
We have always wanted to tell that story of what it will be like for you and the other characters who were first to leave the vaults. But there is one big difference with this game. It's that each of those characters is a real person.
Oh!
Yes, Fallout 76
there it is.
Entirely online. Okay. I know there's a lot.
That
you
is
have
cool.
like
Essentially
1,000
Fallout Online.
questions right now. So I'm going to go through them in order. Now, I'll hit a couple of the big ones. First, of course, you can play this game. All right? You'll be who you want, exploring a huge world, doing quests, experiencing a story, and leveling up. We love those things about our games, too. It would not have it any other way. But also, like many of you, we have always wanted to see what our style of game could be with multiplayer. So many of us talk about experiences in our games, but we've never experienced them together. So about 4 years ago, we hit upon an idea that is perfect for Fallout. Open world, survival, every person and character is real. And it was an idea that we just couldn't shake. We knew we had to do it and do it in a really big way. Now, I know you may have played survival modes in like some of our previous games or some other online games, and people wonder, is this hardcore survival? I like to think of it maybe, it's more softcore survival. Maybe that should be a new ESRB descriptor.
I'm writing that down.
Death never means the loss of progression or the loss of your character. Your character isn't tied to one server. As a matter of fact, you'll never even see a server when you play. You'll be in a world with dozens, not hundreds and not thousands of other players. It's the apocalypse. It's not an amusement park, okay? And you'll be able to join your friends whenever you want, and all of your progression goes with you. When we think about games, we think about worlds and the choices that you can make, the stories that you create and tell yourself. By creating a wide open world with very few rules, we have a game more than any game that we've ever done where the choices are yours, where you'll decide what happens. You'll decide the heroes and you'll decide the villains. Look, this is a whole new world for all of us here. And fortunately, our friends at Vaultec have made a series of informational videos for when all of us emerge together.
As you venture out into this new American frontier, some of your fellow survivors may not be neighborly.
Snap.
Ooh.
I'm gonna attack the shit out of
Got a
everyone.
bounty on their head? I like that.
I'm gonna be the king of West Virginia. I'm gonna be the king of West Virginia.
Until that happens.
Chin up there, sport.
That won't happen.
Not all Vault 76
Oh, he's got a
will be so
freaking-
hostile.
Yeah. What?
Find them and brave the new world together. Whether you choose to explore the wasteland alone or with friends, your days will be filled with fun activities.
So this is Fallout Destiny.
Yeah, well, kinda, yeah.
Oh, I'm excited for this.
It's not Fallout Battle Royale.
Right.
It's more like Fallout, like you said, Destiny.
I don't know, how did all the rumors get it so wrong? Oh, it's Fallout Hero Shooter, or oh, it's Fallout Base Building.
We're gonna start somewhere. Oh God.
It's like mutant sloth.
Yeah.
There are no sloths in West Virginia.
There are in 2076.
I guess.
No mutants.
Like previous Fallouts,
Okay, I'm excited for
you
this.
can
Tank
play
sloth.
this game solo in quests. But the easiest way to survive in the wasteland is to team up and build together. And in this one, you can build
Charge Terror
wherever
says,
you
take
want.
my money already.
And
Just as
you can
Scooby
also
says, I'm
then move
conflicted
that
right now.
to wherever you want.
Interesting. Dichotomy.
After thermonuclear war,
Build whatever you
man's
want, build whatever
towering
you want.
industrial marvels may no longer stretch to the heavens. What separates man from beast? It is his desire to build. Get started with camps. The construction and assembly mobile platform. Construct your home of
Oh,
the
here's
future.
where the base building comes in.
With your home secure,
Oh, cool.
you can now craft handmade ordnance at your leisure to give your altercations that personal touch. It falls on you and the ingenuity of your fellows to rebuild the America we hold dear. But don't become too attached too quickly. Monitor your environment for anything out of the ordinary. The home of tomorrow may undergo certain challenges. After a crisis,
That was some mega
work
lightning
with your
outside.
neighborhood to ensure success.
Wow.
There's no I in nuclear
Giant
wasteland.
bat.
Document your adventures. Your
Switch Beast
memories
and
will
new
shape
fucking
the
Death Claw?
new American dream.
Man bat.
What's that sound? Oh dear.
This would be fun to play on a
There goes the
co-stream.
neighborhood.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, we love dynamic game systems. So we thought, why don't we put multiple nuclear missile sites on the map? And then let all of you do whatever you want with them.
Today's episode, Atomics for Peace.
What?
Yes.
Sold!
From the
Oh my
comfort
God.
and safety of your vault, the world you know will have changed.
I was going to ask when they
Take
showed
your
the
friendly old
explosion,
neighbor,
the
Johnny.
mushroom cloud.
Rather
if you're
than
going to be able to
coming
shoot
over to
nukes
borrow a
off.
cup of sugar, he may now be coming over
Hey,
for
Johnny.
murder. The time has come to seek out greater means of protection. Nuclear armaments. That's right. Courtesy of your Uncle Sam, these wonders of the atomic age can be found right in your own backyard. But how does a fella like you acquire nuclear weapons, you may ask? Begin by inquiring with the locals. Gently coax them into cooperation. Use a little elbow grease if you have to.
Gently.
In the likely event you don't acquire a full code on your own, do not give up. Search for others who might be harboring a grudge. You'll have that nuclear launch code in no time. With the power of the atom at your fingertips, Be responsible and consider your target carefully.
Attention. Launch sequence activated.
What the frack?
Will your bomb land on a rival camp of degenerates? A random stranger?
Oh my
So then what
God.
happens to that area of the map?
Yeah.
Like, does it literally just become a crater?
Take advantage of the resulting fallout to gather rare and valuable resources. Yet these rewards don't come without risk.
There's that one. Okay.
Wow.
The fate of this new world is yours
So you
to
know
command
this whole map
with
is
the
gonna get like
power of the
annihilated in the
atom.
first couple of months.
Well, that's what I'd be afraid of. So how easily can you get codes, you know?
We know
Because I can just see people just trying to annihilate
and
the
a lot
entire.
of
But you're only
online
playing
that's
with
what
dozens.
I would do.
But this
You're only
one
playing with dozens of other
really
people.
is
though.
unique. We have built a platform, 100% dedicated servers that will support this game now and for years to come. And look, we know this is new for all
By
of
the way,
you.
there's
It's
a
new for
storm
us.
rolling
It's a
through,
little
so
bit
if we
scary.
get knocked off the air, it's
And
'cause
to
of
that
lightning.
end, we're going to need
100%
your help.
dedicated server.
Because yes, we are going to have a beta. And it is sponsored by our friends at Vault-Tec as well.
Snap.
Okay.
The Break It Early test application. Because evidently these online games are hard.
Break It
You can have
Early
some bad
test
reviews.
application.
I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs. I did. I read it on the internet, so it's true. And that sometimes it doesn't
this
just
guy.
work.
This guy.
I love Todd Howard so much.
Anyway, we know together that we are going to build something really special. And we also know that all of you love our special editions. And we have an awesome collector's edition for you. It starts with a map of the world.
Oh, please.
That glows in the fucking dark. And it's great.
Sold.
Some figures you can put on the map. And it also comes with a Fallout collectible that really I've always wanted, so we made them for everybody to buy, and here it is.
Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and
Oh my
fly
God.
right.
No!
Cool down, Papa,
Oh
don't you
my
blow.
God.
Oh my God.
A helmet
Ain't no use in diving. What's the use of diving?
with a headlamp.
Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top.
Voice modulation. Wearable.
Look at
Yes,
that.
all of this, the Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition. So you're probably wondering, when is this game coming out?
And now just as Scooby is
We're
sold.
excited to say that it's coming out this year,
Yep.
November 14th.
Yeah.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah, baby.
Thanks again for all your
I
support
told you, November.
of Fallout. It's been 10 years since Fallout 3, our very first one. And it's been an incredible journey with all of you. We do have another Fallout anniversary that we are celebrating here at E3. It is the 3-year anniversary of Fallout Shelter, which we announced and released right here at E3. And we have some cool surprises for you. Fallout Shelter is coming to the PlayStation 4.
Fallout Shelter.
And because that guy said it, it's also coming to the Nintendo Switch. You can play it with the Joy-Cons or touch controls.
Just because that guy said it.
It's still
Find out who
free.
that guy is.
Is it now?
And excited to say these versions are coming out.
I was waiting for him to say that.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank
Tonight.
you so much.
Wow.
Buying it on Switch.
For
Getting
your
on Switch.
support
Oh, God.
of all that we do coming here tonight. When we see
Yes.
how many of you our games have touched, it's incredibly special. Especially Fallout Shelter. That game has been played by over 120 million people. Incredible. That is more people than
So good.
every
It's
game
very addicting.
that we have made
I've
combined.
played a little bit.
Incredible. It does kind of make you stop and
Wow.
realize that our games can have new lives
mobile.
on any type of device or
I was
system.
waiting for him to say it's integrated where, like,
And, you know,
if
when
you do
we
something in
looked
that
at
game,
the
it can
iPhone 11 years ago, we had a few ideas
get it on
for mobile games.
76.
Fallout Shelter was one of them, and we did have another one that was far, far more ambitious, and we've been building it. And it's in the other franchise that you love from us. It is called The Elder Scrolls Blades.
This is gonna be Elder Scrolls. Oh my God, Elder Scrolls Mobile. It's Elder Scrolls Mobile.
Like Fallout Shelter,
shit.
we wanted an experience
Maybe like
that we were not
So it's
finding
not Skyrim.
anywhere else.
Indie Blade?
Here it is. Blades, at its heart, is a pure Elder Scrolls game. A massive first-person RPG with console-quality graphics, but with a uniquely mobile experience. Believe me when I say you have to see this running on an iPhone 10. This gigantic screen does not do it justice. You can tap to move or use dual sticks. Combat is all new, and it follows your specific movements and timings. Harkening back
Is this how
to
we're
the
ending the
first
conference?
Elder Scrolls Arena, this game features both handcrafted and procedurally generated dungeons.
Coolest game you've been.
And it's not just melee. You have a range of
This is not
abilities and
Skyrim.
spells
Whoa,
you can use.
procedurally generated dungeons.
Can I yell
And of
for
course,
sugar on my phone?
you can create your own character and be who you want to be. Improving them, leveling up, picking new abilities.
I'm gonna be a tiger.
And the entire game can be played in portrait
I
mode.
just want to be Taylor Swift.
I would like to be Taylor Swift in an Elder
That
Scrolls
one was
game.
incredibly important to us, that you could play
With a
it
tail.
however you wanted.
Then you're kind of like a tiger.
Like a foxtail. Like
You never
two
know
of them.
when you'll need a free hand.
Like tails.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
like Miles tails.
To hold your coffee, what do you... Degenerates.
Ooh. The whole game in portrait mode.
And it's not just dungeons. It's incredible outdoor areas. Yes, running on a phone. It really looks,
That looks
and
ridiculous.
plays incredible.
Yo, Arachnophobia.
If a phone can do this, why can't the Switch do this? Come on, Nintendo.
Run your phone for 5
Blades has several modes
Yeah.
of play. First,
But what if
the
5
Abyss.
minutes?
A roguelike experience where you can see how far you can go in an endless dungeon. And the arena, where you will do battle one-on-one against other players. And the main mode, the town. This is the hub for your story and quests. You are a member of the Blades, the Empire's top agents. Forced into exile, you return home to find your town destroyed and need to rebuild it. Yes, Blades also features a town building mode. You'll decide what your town looks like and be able to upgrade and decorate all of the individual elements in it. As your town levels up, you'll unlock new NPCs, quests, and more. You can even visit your friends' towns. This?
It's like Elder Scrolls Animal Crossing now.
Yes. Give me that.
This is an Elder Scrolls game that you can play however and wherever you want. And we are going to bring Blades to every device and system we can. Phones, PCs, consoles, also virtual reality, on mobile, all the way up to high-end VR on PCs. And what's really cool is all of those connect to each other.
Ooh.
So one of my dreams is we'll go back to that portrait mode, which I like to call meeting mode. Because if you're in a meeting on your playing a game, in portrait mode, no one knows you're playing a game. And so with Blades, you could be in a meeting playing Blades against someone at home in VR. Blades is coming this fall for free.
Unless you're on a PlayStation.
Ooh, and
wow.
you can pre-order it tonight on both the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. Also, this week, go to playblades.com and register for early access. If you're here at E3, Blades is going to be playable in our booth. So please, come by and check it out. You really need to see it running on the phone. We'd love to see you. Please come by.
Not good.
I just want to thank you all again,
all right.
all of our
I
fans
feel like we're
here,
wrapping
everybody
up here.
watching
Yeah, a little
online,
bit.
for all of your support over the years. It is so exciting to show you all that we have coming out this year, and it is an honor and a blessing to represent all of the incredible people at Bethesda Game Studios. We have 3 offices now in Maryland, Montreal, and Austin. There's a lot of them here tonight. I want them to hear your appreciation for their work.
Huzzah! I'm really hoping, Charge Terror, that they pull a Cyberpunk at the last second here.
Just
the
best team and group of people I could ever hope for. Amazing. We also thought, since we're all here together tonight and it's so special, maybe we'd do something a little different too. And tell you what we have coming beyond this year in the future.
Uh-oh. Don't look at the other screen, Dave. Don't do it.
We have also been working on a brand new
Beyond this
Guys,
don't look at this single-player game.
Hold me.
But this one
Hold me.
is in
Hold
an
me.
all-new
Hold me.
epic franchise. Our first wholly original franchise in 25 years.
Uh-oh.
Dudes.
We're excited to
Dudes.
announce
What's
our
up,
next
Both Assassin?
I'm not looking at the monitor either. It's hard to, though.
Oh, trailer. Okay.
Okay. This is it. There's another screen that's ahead of me. That's why I'm holding this sheet out so I don't see it. So our reactions are going to be a little bit slow. Oh, it's space. This is it. This is it. Dudes. Dudes.
Okay.
Hype. Hype!
Oh,
yes!
Oh, start Starfield is real.
It's real. Prayers answered. E3 dreams.
Thinking about and working on. Something we feel uniquely positioned to pull off and that we're incredibly excited about. But we're also building toward the game after that. And it's the one you keep asking about.
Oh shit! Oh no! Oh my god!
It's the one you keep asking about?
It's Elder Scrolls, dudes!
6.
Elder Scrolls 6?
We were all wrong.
Oh my god. You maniacs, what are you doing?
Sorry, neighbors.
Yes! Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Wow. What a way to kick off the show.
Holy crap!
Thank you all for your time tonight. The time you've spent with us. We'll see you out there.
Wow.
150 bits from Justice Scooby for saving themselves at the last second.
Thank you, Scooby.
Thank you,
Another
Scooby.
round of applause, please, for Todd Howard.
Oh, I just pulled myself out.
We only
Wow.
get up here like once every 3 E3s, but boy, when he shows up, he brings the goods. Thanks also to all of our studios and teams around the world who are so dedicated to giving our fans the very best games. If you're a gamer on any platform of any kind, we think we've got something for you. And I hope you're as excited about what you've seen tonight as we are, whether it's a new Fallout game, a new Elder Scrolls game from Bethesda Game Studios that you can play on your phone for free, Rage 2, Doom Eternal, and so much more. We're really excited. Now, remember, if you want to be one of the first to play Elder Scrolls Blades or join the Fallout 76 beta, you need to go to Bethesda.net and register. It's easy and it's free. For all of you here with us tonight, thank you so much for joining. The party is going to continue afterwards. For everyone else around the world, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone have a good night and a great E3.
Wow.
Oh. Wow, good show.
A good end to the show.
Holy buckets. Here's the hype, the sizzle reel.
Sizzle reel.
Alright, let's transition back to...
Yeah. Alright, everyone, let's just catch our breaths for a moment.
Yeah, take a breath. We're gonna go through everything here real quick.
Guys, lots to digest here.
A ton more notes.
I just had to cry for a second because Starfield is real! It's real! I was so worried after Fallout 76. I was so worried.
That was cool.
What?
That wasn't even the game that ended the show.
So we were wrong on so many levels because we saw Doom Eternal, we saw Elder Scrolls 6, we saw Starfield. So like I'm happy to be wrong on that front.
Yes.
We saw a new Wolfenstein. This is a conference if you are a fan of first-person shooters.
Wolfenstein DLC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you like first-person shooters, Bethesda's got you covered.
Yep. That is true.
But they said they appeal to every gamer.
They did say that.
Especially
You're right.
first-person shooters.
I mean, the only one, I don't do the voting myself for the rumor mill yes or no questions I ask you guys.
Yeah.
The only one I was gonna say yes to is Doom 2, but even then I wouldn't have predicted like Doom 2 or Doom Eternal or anything. But I would have said no to everything else because like I wouldn't have thought we were going to see Elder Scrolls 6. Or no way.
I can tell you pretty confidently 3 conferences in, Bethesda's winning E3 thus far.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you have to, a lot of people like to pick a winner.
Something wrong?
Okay. A lot of people like to pick a winner, and I would say that so far the winner would be Bethesda.
Purely from the whole
A lot of hype.
From the Elder Scrolls spoof commercial. Where Key
oh my
was-
gosh, that was so great.
That was really funny.
And Todd Howard's entire presentation was amazing. I want to buy the 76 special edition because it glows in the fucking dark. I want to get a price tag on that, but obviously before I do that. But boy, as fast as those Pip-Boy editions of Fallout 4 went,
You better
keep an eye on.
If you know you're gonna get it, you better get it early.
Yeah. Put on the price tag because it comes
Right.
with that with the Brotherhood of
Working
Steel helmet. Whew. But it glows in the fucking dark.
Yeah. that was a good moment.
Man.
Oh, it's on Twitch's stream? Okay. I'm looking for
So, kind of just bring us back to the beginning. So, has it always been Bethesda Softworks, or was it Bethesda Software beforehand?
I think it's been both.
Okay.
I think they've gone by both names.
Because they really hammered home Softworks. I put that down here as a note. But really cool little moment there.
Let's run down what we got here. We don't want to be here too long because
Nope.
it's getting late and we got to write some stuff. And
Yep. Obviously, after they opened up the show and they really kind of came through and said, like, you know, we were voted #1 on Metacritic as the #1 publisher and so forth. They started with Rage 2.
Yep.
Rage
well,
2.
Andrew WK.
Andrew WK and Rage 2. Yeah.
Can I say, like, overall, like the show was really brought down by the fact that nobody in the crowd seemed to give a shit, and that really hurt. Cause
Yeah, that did hurt.
The audience killed him, especially with that.
It's
point.
Andrew WK rocking his ass off for a
Right.
cool ass game, and they're sitting there.
Yep.
They don't understand
That
Andrew
one
WK.
guy
They don't
falls
understand the
asleep.
magic.
Yeah. But Rage 2 looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks like no other shooter like this that we've played before. So
It's from what I've played of Rage 1, it's definitely a departure from that aesthetic. It's
Okay.
really it's going into like the bright colors and more of the tongue-in-cheek stuff that I think the original Rage took itself too seriously.
Sure.
So
all right.
Looking for the Devolver Digital show. They are hosting.
the
Last
Devolver
Grey
show
Wolf.
is always terrifying.
So the Devolver show right now, they look like they're hosting the Last Grey Wolf. I'm confused.
Yeah, not sure.
Are they hosting somebody watching their stream?
I think so, but I can't find their actual stream.
Unless this is it.
Yeah, anyway, let me go from Rage 2. It looks great. It's coming out in
Spring 2019.
Spring 19. So
yes.
Hopefully not again February 22nd. Hopefully not.
Oh jeez.
But spring will probably put it in Division 2 territory of March, April.
I can see an April game.
Yeah.
So, then we went to the Elder Scrolls Legends card game that you have some experience with.
Yep.
I don't think either of us do. They did say they're going to have brand new visuals and cards out soon, and it's going to come out to all consoles later this year, and all devices have the same account, so you don't have to create a new account whether you're on Xbox or PlayStation or.
Isn't that great that Bethesda's really embracing the Switch?
Yeah.
Bethesda's the one big time company who is embracing the Switch.
Yep. A lot of Switch support.
Here, doggy. Yeah, nice.
That's so weird.
Yeah, they're gonna do a whole graphics overhaul on the game and then release it for PS4, Xbox One, and Switch.
Right.
Sorry, there was a weird noise outside. I'm
Yeah, I
looking
heard
for
that too.
Devolver. What are we on right now?
We talked about Rage 2, and then we just finished up with Elder Scrolls
Rage
Legends.
2 looks really good. It's one of those games. Bethesda, I was joking about them like putting out first-person shooter after first-person shooter, but within that genre, they're able to create a lot of diversity, and that's the magic of Bethesda. And Rage 2 actually looks like a game I would be interested in playing.
Sure.
Just like Dishonored looked like a game I'd be interested in. Prey looked like a game I'd be interested in.
Yep.
Sad thing is, I never actually got around to playing any of those games, but still, they pique my interest. So that's a good job for somebody who doesn't really like first-person shooters. Yeah. So Rage 2 looks interesting. I'm kind of sad that it's not a 2018 game, though. Sure. I think that's something I think that would be a good slot to fill.
For how great 2017 was in games, 2018 is feeling like a kind of a letdown.
A little bit.
And I hate saying that in the year that Red Dead's coming out.
The
Wow.
Because that's
Red
the
Dead,
big thing.
you know, Smash, those kind of things are still coming out.
But you already look at what's coming out in 2019.
2019 is looking to be
Then
pretty freaking big.
You know, Kingdom Hearts, Anthem, and then and Rage 2, and all this stuff.
But of course, anything Microsoft presented was 2019.
Exactly.
The biggest game that we've had so far this year is God of War.
Yep.
And Dragon Ball Fighters and Monster Hunter World.
The biggest one has been God of War.
Yeah.
But you're right. Those were two other excellent
Yep.
titles.
Yes. After Elder Scrolls Legends, the card game they talked about Elder Scrolls Online. Just essentially talked about how they're going to have the Wolf Hunter DLC, which is like a dungeon crawler, and then Murkmire later this year. Toted that they have 11 million players, which is a noteworthy comment because, I mean, that's a pretty substantial landmark or you know, mark to hit.
Yeah,
So.
and if you're somebody who's not been playing Elder Scrolls Online, if you have Xbox, it's on Game Pass, so it's free.
Yep.
If you have Game Pass.
Yep.
And it's a game where you pay for the game and then never pay again. It's
sure.
You know, it's not a monthly subscription. You pay for the game, you pay for the Morrowind expansion, you pay for the Somerset expansion. Other than that, it costs you $0 per month for playing it.
Awesome.
And if you like Skyrim, it's good to play online.
I think Devolver literally is like hosting a guy watching their conference.
That'd be a very Devolver thing to do.
That would be a very Devolver thing to do.
And look at, I mean, that guy is a lucky guy for getting hosted.
Yeah. He's gonna pick up a ton of followers and subscribers if he. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm gonna keep moving forward.
Yeah,
Keep moving. This next part, even though we had some huge moments at the end,
this was insane.
This is my moment of the show because this is the game that I was hoping for. Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
The sequel to Doom coming out at some point. They never give it a release date, I guess, but it's a new sequel to Doom.
Yes.
Notes I got down is it makes you feel powerful, and there is twice as many demons as before. The visual, the CGI that we got was very cool. The very badass moment at the end, putting the shotgun.
Is so good.
The soundtrack is phenomenal. Seeing the demons in the you know back or in the foreground there, being able to see like the cyber demon and the things you know you're going to tackle in the game. I am stoked for this game.
I think this is one of the games. There are a couple of games in this that they can hang their hat on for next year. They'll announce, they'll dive more into for E3 2019.
Yep.
They're setting themselves up well for next year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Between this and
this was my moment.
Everybody's
of the show.
setting themselves up for next year.
Yeah.
But maybe that's how budget cycles will work. So what they planned for that came out last year was stuff that they had budgeted for like in 2015.
Sure.
And then the stuff that we're seeing now is what was budgeted the year after.
I'm with you, man. As much as I loved Doom 2016. That recent Doom came out and blew me away. So
yeah,
I'm looking forward to more Doom.
Yeah,
I wonder if there's more to this. Is it just a straight sequel to Doom, or is it going to be a twist like MMO or something like that?
We will find out at Bethesda 2019.
I would imagine. Well, they said they'd have more information at QuakeCon.
Yep.
So if you want to tune in and watch that, we can find out more information, which I know I will do because, like I said, Doom, the last Doom was one of my favorite games of the year when it came out, and I am stoked. I love Doom. I'm a big Doom fan.
The game I still go back to.
Yep. Game I'm going to go back to now and play again. So
from one big shooter to the other.
Quake Champions.
Quake Champions.
Yep, Quake Champions. Jeff is probably our Quake Champions resident champion.
What do I feel like I've played all of these games and you guys haven't?
I'm going to download this.
Yes, because it's free from now until the 17th. I think it's for next week.
From the 10th to the 17th. So starting today and going to the 17th.
And if you download it for free, you get the free-to-play version of it, and you can keep playing it for free after this trial zone.
Yep. So, they're going to continue having competitions and kind of be the original, like they said, their original esport. They're going to continue having the original esport and have competitions from QuakeCon all the way to DreamHack. Kind of cool moment there.
Quake Champions is a good game.
Yeah, yep. Let's move on to Prey. Prey was the next one. Kind of cool because I don't think we were expecting Prey.
No, I figured that game had run its course.
Prey is getting a huge free update tonight or today. That would be the Moon Crash DLC. This looks to be almost the trailer was like a Groundhog Day scenario, but what they're getting at is it's the enemies and the hazards will be different every time you do the play. So whatever that DLC has in it, everything will be different every time you play. They'll have 3 new modes in this DLC: Story, New Game Plus, and Survival. And then later this year, they'll have Typhon Hunter. And they also are tying in a VR multiplayer element. Well, the multiplayer element in it is where it's like one, and then one person, and there's 5 mimics.
Yeah, kind of like Evolve.
Yeah.
But also with prop hunt.
Sure.
Which
Yep.
Sounds fun in VR.
And you'll have a VR element, and then there'll be a single player element to it as well. Anything else on Prey?
I think that was about it.
Okay.
And that stuff's coming out.
Like I said, today was Mooncrash DLC. Typhon Hunter's later this year.
Yeah.
Next was Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein.
So Wolfenstein, the Youngblood DLC coming in 2019.
Is that a DLC or a full new game?
I think it's DLC.
I think it's DLC.
Yeah, but it's co-op.
It's a
so that's
co-op
kinda neat.
experience. Yes, it's a co-op experience.
Okay, is BJ Blazkowicz's twin daughters.
There was I did take a note of a sign that said Paris 1980.
Yeah, so it does take place sometime later.
It was taking place in the 1980s.
And then they're not only are they supporting with that DLC, there'll be another DLC called Cyberpilot, and with a VR experience.
Yep.
It's a single-player experience.
Like you said, Bethesda's the one big company that's leaning heavily into VR.
VR and
making
Switch.
fun experiences with Fallout and Elder Scrolls.
So the next one, the biggest one they show, as far as like the most content, Fallout 76.
Guys,
I have a ton of notes. But
watching this now, I am super excited for this.
Okay.
I really like how they've done the reveal so far, because it goes from like, okay, what the hell is this, to, oh my gosh, is this just another Fallout, to, oh my gosh, this is not another Fallout.
Right.
Yeah, so we've got...
I'm kind of wishy-washy on it, only because, like, I just don't want it to become like DayZ, where if I'm going to go in and play, I just don't want it to be where I'm constantly, say if like you're busy and we don't play together, and I want to go in single-handedly, I'm not just going to get mauled by, multiple groups of 3-4 people.
Well, no, I think
you
can play it all. You can play
it solo. Is what they said.
Right.
They said that. They also said
You're always
online.
And it's
so
not.
I don't think
it's
your
not
solo.
hundreds.
I don't think your solo experience is going to be very good.
Right. I would think this is a preferably you'd play multiplayer.
So it's 4 times bigger than Fallout 4.
4 times bigger than Fallout 4.
And there's only dozens of people in it.
And only dozens of people in each server.
Yeah. Look at
Yep.
Devolver.
Yeah, Devolver's conference is going on right now. So
What's going on over there?
They're advertising
Loot box
a game
coin.
called Loot Box Coin, and she's got a special edition, which is this huge coin.
And there's no actual value to it.
Oh my god.
I will say, Sean was right. Like you said, 4 times the size of Fallout. But you play as one of the first to emerge from Vault 76. There's 16 times the details for whatever reason they mentioned that, and you can see weather systems across the map. So you'll be able to see that, which I think is really cool.
A map glows in the fucking dark.
Yep. It tells the story of what it's like to live, or like to leave the vault first. So you'll be one of the, like I said, the people that leave, and then every person is a live person. No one is a non-playable character.
Well, I assume
as
that
far
there
as
have to be NPCs to give quests, right?
Maybe.
Or do you just find quests organically?
Or robots or something. Yeah, there could be. You're right. It is essentially Fallout Online. You can play solo, as we mentioned, but it seems more like multiplayer is the preferred way to play. They called it a softcore survival game, so it is not your hardcore survival game. And then if you die, the one thing I liked was if you do die, you do not lose your progression.
Right.
Is that David Hayter?
And that is really cool.
No.
Your progression, they mentioned that you're in a world with dozens of players and your progression goes with you.
Right.
So does that mean if I play on Xbox and then go to PC, or if I can play on PlayStation 4 and go to PC, that it goes with me then? Is that what they're saying?
I imagine so.
Through like
it's all
Bethesda Net? Okay. It's 100. Yes, you're right. I have that note in here too.
Awesome.
I'm glad you mentioned that. 100% dedicated servers. There is a building mode, which I think is essentially the Fallout 4 building, from what it looked like from, I believe one of our members of NerdBacon.com mentioned. Looks kind of like Fallout 4's builder.
Yeah. I think it's basically a carbon copy.
But with it being dedicated servers and everything like that, you're never going to see a server. So when you log in and everything, you're not going to see a server. You just log in, but you can join your friends at any time.
Sure.
You decide who the heroes and villains are in the game.
Villain.
And you can, like I said, you can build whenever you want, wherever you want.
Let's talk about the best part.
Right
We're gonna
here.
get there.
The best part.
We're almost there.
Multiple nuclear missile sites that people can do what they want.
That's nuts.
Yes,
That's nuts.
That is nuts, guys. I want to be like this roving band of online bandits who takes over every nuclear site and nukes the entire fucking map.
They have to take that into account.
That people are
So-
going to want to do that.
You gotta
Yeah, but
think,
we're going
like,
to.
Maybe after a day, like a real time after a day, it resets. Like that, so you don't have this giant crater there forever.
That's not how the planet works.
Well, I'm aware of this. That's
Right. Because I did ask.
Planet Heals.
Planet Heals.
That's true. I
If
did
Final
ask-
Fantasy VII taught me anything. It's the Planet Heals.
I did ask, what happens when it hits? Does that mean that it creates a crater?
Well, we
and then
saw.
monsters? I had asked you
Yeah.
that, and then right after that, they showed it. So good answer. Is almost like they were listening to me, but that's really that's
There
a
we go,
really cool
Nintendo
moment.
Switch and PC.
That's a really cool thing, and there's got to be something to it.
Right, because you can't
Because
just have
like
an entire...
like they said, if you get one letter of the code, you can find other people that have the letters, but like does it reset? And if it does, how often?
Right.
And then and that kind of stuff.
You don't want to have the entire game world change in the first week, and all of a sudden you're just screwed.
How hype are you for this game?
Fallout 76, I'm
Yeah.
very hyped. This
Yeah.
is above Anthem as far as my hype levels right now.
Oh, that's understandable.
For someone who's a hype for Anthem.
Well,
I
and they
think-
also showed a shit ton more than they did.
Yeah,
with
right.
Anthem,
And seeing like it's again like it's like Fallout Destiny. And
Right.
not only are you seeing them with levels, but you're seeing like bounties. You get bottle caps for capping fools.
Yep.
Or
Yep.
it's a gorgeous looking game too.
We'll put it in perspective like this. I am not a Fallout player. I dabbled in 3. I'm not a Fallout player, but I am hyped for this.
How excited are you of the fact that you can play? You've got all these different people that are real people.
I think that's really cool. Like you said, it's essentially Fallout Destiny or Fallout Online or whatever.
Yeah.
This is very
But
ambitious.
to know that, like you said, we could do a co-stream of us 3 streaming together.
Yeah.
And get other people
Let's do
and
it.
like do like a NerdBacon room or I don't know if you do a room, but like we all play together, and make it our own. So there is a there's a beta that you can sign up for, the Break It Early test application. Also, there's a collector edition that has a map that glows in the fucking dark. You can get characters to put on the map, and then there's an operational and working helmet that is wearable.
That's freaking nuts.
So that is all the notes I have.
I also want to find a rogue pit boy.
Oh, I know what I was going to ask. How
One-
excited are you that it's coming out in November?
I was just saying the release date.
super exciting.
November 14th, 2018. We
They're
all
kind of the
assumed-
masters of doing this.
We're finally getting a game in 2018.
Yeah.
A big game. 2018.
Yeah.
A game that's being announced now, so to say.
So Red Dead's end of October, correct?
Red Dead is.
Or is my thinking?
Did they have a Dreamcast out on stage on Devolver?
Certainly looks
we gotta,
like it.
We gotta pull this up.
It looks
here.
like a pink Dreamcast. That is a Dreamcast.
Sorry, we're being distracted by
Yeah.
right now.
But yes, you'll have Red Dead.
There's
You'll
so
have
much E3 going on.
You'll have Red Dead. You'll have Fallout 76 this year. 2 big games, which I think is
October 26th for Red Dead. So then within a couple weeks,
you'll get
after that,
Fallout 76. Yep.
There we go. That's a good year of gaming right there.
The good end of the year. My question is though, is 2 weeks enough for you to get through Red Dead?
No.
No, that's all right.
So
it's what a backlog is for beginning next year. Oh wait,
Sure.
Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh wait,
right. That's
Anthem.
what I'm
Oh
saying.
wait.
So then people have to start making decisions, and I know what your answer would be if I asked you which one you picked if you had to pick up one or the other. But I know you're picking up both.
Of what?
Red Dead or Fallout 76. I know you're picking up both.
Red Dead, but I'm gonna get both.
Yeah. So. All right. And then they talked about Fallout Shelter really quick. It's coming to the PS4 and Switch, and it's free tonight.
That's a big
Now.
thing.
So when I get home,
that is a really big thing.
when
And
I-
continuing to support the Switch.
Yeah.
when I get home, I'm getting on the Switch.
Okay. And then the last game that they kind of talked about, well, not the last game overall, but last game that they showed a little more extensive coverage on was the Elder Scrolls Blades.
This looks really cool.
It's a mobile, well, it's going to be on everything from mobile to VR. I think they can get it on, essentially, is what they're going to put it on. It's a massive RPG with console graphics, procedurally generated dungeons. There is a character creator, and the whole game can be played in portrait mode. There's not just dungeons you can go outside. There's 3 modes. There's the Abyss, which is endless dungeon. The Arena, which is a one-on-one. And then the Town, which is where you get your story and your quests.
Keep checking for it. It's still not.
All versions will connect to one another. It is for free, and you can register for early access. I thought they said today, but we're not seeing it on.
It could mean
on there.
so. When the Fallout Shelter first got announced,
Now,
it took a while to get the story.
Dave.
Yes.
I know you're distracted.
I know I'm distracted.
But
yes.
after Elder Scrolls Blades, they came out with.
They did it.
The
The
game that you
dream
were
is
wanting.
real.
Yep.
Starfield. They showed nothing on it.
From Software is currently on developer stage right now. This is a From Software.
I think this is a joke. This has to be a joke.
To the White House.
So
unless they're really bringing back like Armored Core from Devolver, a Legend Reborn, they could be. Who knows what's happening? Who knows what's happening at Devolver? Metal Wolf XD. Okay.
Huh.
All right.
Huh. Interesting.
I'm in.
Make America Great Again.com.
Yes. Nice.
That's
I like
There's
it.
a couple of things Devolver showing that I'm kind of down with.
Yeah.
That Pedro Bananas game.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
What the?
She has blood on her from the guy exploding in the crowd.
Interesting.
Awesome.
So back to the end of Bethesda.
What are you doing?
Starfield. It was revealed.
Starfield. They showed
Yep.
nothing. They just showed a space field, and then there's this little space station, and then you jump into hyperspace. That's all I
All they
needed. My
showed.
heart jumped into
And your heart-
hyperspace.
yep. We held hands.
Is that Dave Lang?
Yes.
We held hands.
That's Dave Lang.
Dave and I held hands during Starfield.
I saw that.
Yeah.
That was cute.
I'm just so happy this exists.
I was happy
I'm
for
so
you.
happy.
How far into development do you think that game is?
I think it's at least another year out. It's a
Oh, sure.
2019 game for sure.
Yeah, guaranteed.
2019 game earliest, I think. I would not be surprised if
Yeah.
they put it out to 2020.
Yeah, exactly. And then
they said, okay, and then one more.
I can't
And then
believe they
threw
showed
the
this because
curveball.
they don't really show games that are more than a year out.
Right.
And there's no reason that this game is gonna be. There's no way this game is out before 2021.
You're right.
And that's
So,
Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls 6. Yep.
I
The
can't
game that
believe
we all unanimously said, there's no way they're showing this.
That what a shock.
They didn't have to.
That's the
They
first,
could have ended with Starfield.
That's the first genuinely shocking moment
Right.
of E3 so far.
Yep.
And yeah, they could have ended with Starfield.
Yep.
So now next year they'll hang their hat on Doom, hang their hat on Elder Scrolls, hang their hat on Starfield.
Jesus.
Yeah. What in the hell?
I don't know what we're watching.
Put the kids to bed.
Devolver is on the prowl.
So, Elder Scrolls 6, just simply a landscape. You get the title and you fade out. Good enough for me.
Yeah,
That's kind of what I was
there's
expecting.
there's
from
probably nothing in their development system other than the title.
the title.
Right? Yeah,
That's,
You know-
that's a 2020 release.
At least
2021.
Yeah,
dude,
I mean, and you know when we were talking about Doom 2, and I said I was kind of thinking it might come. I was thinking that's what we were going to get from Doom 2, just a title, which is essentially what we still kind of got.
Yeah.
But I was not expecting it whatsoever from Elder Scrolls 6. So for Elder Scrolls fans out there, there's your sixth one, and you're welcome. I guess that's what Bethesda's saying. That
Guys, we've been going at it hard for like 8 hours here.
We have.
It's 10:20. We started our stream with Microsoft at about 2 o'clock. Let's just real quick. Let's just give a thumbs up or thumbs down for Bethesda.
Oh, two thumbs up.
Two thumbs up.
Two thumbs up.
Yeah.
I know I was ragging on it for all the first-person shooters, but Starfield is real. That's all I need.
My
Yeah,
biggest point from this is that they're real people. Like you said, it's kind of awkward, but these are real people.
That's true.
Giving
Right.
their heart out on stage,
And
They
that's what
feel-
makes it endearing.
They feel very human to me.
Right.
Yeah.
So that made it so great for me.
Is this all we're getting from Devolver this year?
It started for it's been going for a while.
Oh.
All right, let's take
All
it
right.
home, boys.
Well, that's our
was-
cue to take it home then.
Okay.
So
Well,
Bethesda
that
put on
wasn't
a great
much.
show. We got
Yep.
some great stuff coming. Fallout 76 is this year. Shelter on Switch and PS4 right now. Elder Scrolls Blades is coming out here very soon.
we didn't even mention the funny. Well, not really mention it too much. The funny moment. So that they had talking about Skyrim being on Amazon Alexa and
Yeah.
Etch-a-Sketch.
That's good stuff. Okay, people,
So-
thank you. We're gonna get some writing
Yep.
done. I'm gonna download.
Yes,
Fallout
we've got
Shelter.
so much to do. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Let me
Yes,
pull
thank you very much.
because we are not done with our E3 coverage. Aside from articles and everything that's happening on NerdBacon.com, we are going to be coming back here with more E3 than you can shake a bloody stick at. Okay, so tomorrow, Monday, June 11th, we're coming back. We're kicking off with Square Enix. This is going to take place at 11:15 Eastern. Or I'm sorry, at 12:15 Eastern. So that's 11:15 our time.
Yep.
Wakey.
Yep.
So 12:15 Eastern, we start our Square Enix pre-show, and then the actual conference will start at 1 o'clock Eastern.
Okay.
Then after that, we've got Ubisoft. Our pre-show will be an hour long, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern. And then after that, the big enchilada, Sony. Our pre-show will start at 8 o'clock. So that's 3 huge conferences starting, again, 12:15 Eastern. You're not going to want to miss it. We will be live right here on Twitch. We will be live on YouTube. We will be live on Mixer. And we might be live on Facebook Live. Hopefully we'll be live on Facebook Live. We will see. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up. Again, all of our coverage here at NerdBacon for E3 2018 is brought to you by Intra Games' roguelite action game, Survive Mr. Cube, available right now on the PlayStation Store. Be sure to check that out. That's about it. Awesome day of coverage for E3. We've seen Devil May Cry 5. We've seen Jump Force. We saw Shadows Die Twice from Software's new game. We saw new Battletoads announced. We saw Halo teased, Gears of War 5, Cyberpunk 2077, Kingdom Hearts 3, Fallout 76, Doom, the newest Doom, Starfield, Elder Scrolls 6. That's all in one day. What are we going to see tomorrow? Tune back here, 12:15, and find out. For all of us here at NerdBacon.com, I am Dave the Watchman.
I'm Level Up Justin.
I am Jeff Roth.
We will see you tomorrow. Make sure that you game tasty. Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow.
Bye.